I'm starting to think the math doesn't math to live in Canada anymore. I'm getting out of debt, and so I started looking at apartments, but I realized I can't even really afford more than just a dump here. In the past 3 months of poker, I've made over $40 an hour, but a one-bedroom apartment that's even okay is about $1,200. You add in $100 for utilities and $200 for parking, and now you're already at $1,500 just to have a roof over your head. And Edmonton is supposed to be one of the last affordable major Canadian cities. That doesn't feel very affordable. Between November and December last year, I spent a month in Puerto Vallarta, and I paid less than that for an Airbnb. Plus, food was $200 less. Not to mention, Edmonton winters can be brutal. This morning, May 17th, it was minus 1 degree Celsius. By October, the overnight low is 0 degrees Celsius, so it's already uncomfortable to sleep in a van. Walking outside of my Airbnb when it was plus 26 in Mexico in December did a lot for my mental health. After being burned out by the cold van living in November last year, 3 days in Mexico and I already felt back to 100%. Add in the vitamin D from the sun, and my mental health was night and day different than it was from gloomy Vancouver days. And the thing is, the more I crunch the numbers, the less Canada makes sense. Even with a $40 hourly, I really don't feel like living in an apartment in Canada is going to let me get ahead. Add that to my dating experience in Canada, where online poker gets you filtered hard, especially on any dating apps, and van living, if you're forthright about it, also doesn't do you any favors. But places like Mexico, that didn't really seem to be any issue. So I think my plan is going to be to stay in Edmonton until the end of August when my baseball season ends. And then I'm going to go to Montreal for the month of September, check it out, see if I like it, maybe stay till October. But November 1st, I think I'm going to get a lease in Mexico for 6 months, maybe a furnished apartment. And I'm just going to try to see if I can actually get ahead of things out there. I'm going to pack my espresso machine, bring a bunch of beans, maybe my baseball gear, my gym bag, and we'll see at the end of that 6 months if I'm farther along than I have been in my van. There's 167 days between now and November 1st. A lot could change in that time. My financial situation could improve, or it could even get worse, and maybe the plan doesn't work, but that's what I'm focused on right now is November 1st, going to Mexico, and I'm going to see if I can rebuild my life there. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.